This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. All right, my viewers and subscribers. So today is the day, the moment of truth, as they would say. You know, it's time for West Indies batsmen to go out there and show what they are made of as they look to try and crush Sri Lanka in order to keep their hopes alive. Now, we have a couple of stories that we want to share before this game kicks off, my viewers and subscribers. So just sit back and have a listen. Right, we see where Pollard spoke to the media and he was addressing the pitch, whether or not the pitches played a role in how we perform. So we're going to look at that. We also see where a former Barbadian-born England fast bowler, Gladstone Small, spoke about Chris Gayle and saying that you have to know when to call it. So we're going to be looking at those two stories, right? But before we go any further, my viewers and subscribers, just going to ask you to go right ahead and get that golden rule out of the way, which is to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and drop a comment. All right, so the first article that I want to share with you guys is entitled Crunch Sri Lanka Clash, a chance for Windies batsmen to break free from the shackles, claim skipper Pollard. So that is what our skipper is saying. This is a chance for us to break free and set the world alight. Yeah, man. Let us see what Pollard is saying. Now, the article starts off by saying West Indies captain Pollard believes Thursday's crucial T20 World Cup clash against Sri Lanka represents an opportunity for the team to break free from its shackles, so to speak. Now, particularly as it relates to the batting lineup. So they are basically zooming in on the batting because the bowling hasn't been too bad, you know. But I would like to know, why are they expecting these batsmen? Well, how is it that Pollard is expecting himself and the other batsmen to break free against a couple of world-class spinners? Not saying that it cannot be done, because Dhananjaya, who played against us in the tour the other days, is considered to be a very good spinner. We all saw what Pollard did to him, so I'm not sure if we are going to be seeing something similar to this. But Pollard is getting his troops ready. Now, the article continues to say a West Indies lineup filled with explosive batting talent has struggled to ignite so far seems to be a bit of an understatement, because they have not only struggled, they have overly struggled. You understand? So, yeah, man. The team began the tournament being bowled out. They're just giving us a quick recap. For 55 by England, then collapsed to 143 against South Africa after a promising start. Right? They say the team got 142 to win against Bangladesh, but the batting display is still yet to meet or to match the level that is expected. They're giving us some information about the net run rate. With a run rate of 1.598, the team has the worst run rate in the group, and in group 1, and the third poorest overall. So after 3 matches, Evan Lewis is the team's leading scorer with, wait for it, 68. Right? 68 runs. But that total is not in the tournament's top 15, having lost 2 of its first 3 games, and a low run rate team is on the outside looking in as it relates to chances to move on to the semi-final. So yes, my viewers and subscribers, these are things that we all know, because even last night, for those who were on the live show, we spoke about these things. Now, Pollard is quoted as saying, the guys are confident. We know exactly what's needed from a run rate perspective, and we'll take all things into consideration when that match starts. right? That is what Pollard told members of the media on Wednesday when he was doing his press conference. That would have been yesterday. So he knows what they all of them confident and know what is needed. I would assume that going into the World Cup, they were all confident because that is what we heard, that they were confident and believe in each other and they know what was needed, right? And I guess they just leave it so that we can get some sort of excitement, but they are going to go ahead and just miraculously qualify. Now, Pollard is also quoted as saying, I believe it's very important that we try to go through the process of trying to improve each and every game as a team and especially from a batting perspective. And that I agree with. You want to improve for each game, yes. But the performances that we put down in the World Cup so far, those sort of performances should not even be in the World Cup for a team like West Indies. So if we are looking to improve, we should be looking to improve from scoring 180 to 195 to 200, not from 55 to 140 to 140 something, right? We should be looking to for bigger improvement. So he's saying the right things, but I guess it might be too late. But he's saying the right thing. Now, Pollard also went on to say it's an opportunity now. Guys can kind of take off the shackles that have been kind of holding us back in terms of our batting performance. There's no secret about that. Having said that, the first thing to think about is winning the cricket game. Can you imagine? Pollard is saying that the guys can now take the shackles off. I don't know what is wrong with these guys, I don't know what. Viewers and subscribers, I really don't know what is wrong with these people. What kind of take off shackles you're talking about going into Sri Lanka? It is the only option to go out there and try and smash them. Even if we try and smash them and then we smash Australia, then we will need England to smash South Africa. So maybe I don't understand, but that is why I just going to wait and see. I will wait and see what these guys are going to do out there. So that is basically what Pollard had to say. And he also told the media that the pitches aren't to be blamed. Guys just need to adjust and get themselves in the mood. Now, Christopher Henry Gayle, right? Another article that I'm seeing on Sportsmax website. The article is entitled, You Have to Know When Your Time Has Come and Gone. Gayle's inclusion put pressure on Windies, claims former England bowler. I don't know how much pressure Gayle's inclusion is putting on the other guys. I don't know if they're saying this because, he's using a lot of deliveries at the top order there. But you see, this Gayle thing, you all that listen to this platform know my thing when it comes on to Gayle already. One of the greatest to ever play cricket, the greatest probably to ever play T20, but the man should not be in the side. So let me just read what is happening here now. Former Barbadian-born England fast bowler Gladstone Small has hailed West Indies star Chris Gayle as one of the greatest players of all time, but insists the batsman should have known when to call it quits. With over 14,000 runs, the most in the format, the highest individual score of 175, and the most centuries of 22, and most sixes, few could argue that the batsman is one of, if not the most dominant to play the sport. Well, one of in T20, right? Now, in the past year, however, the player has looked like a shadow of himself at 42 years old. Selection to the West Indies World Cup, and they're talking about his whole selection and getting in, not making any runs and averaging, a small average. Let me just give you a quick quote from the former pace bowler. And he's quoted as saying, you cannot play in a tournament like this with such a handicap. He is an iconic player. He is not just a big name on the field, but off the field as well. I have a lot of time for Gayle. He's been a superman, but you have to know when your time has come and gone as well. That's a part of being a champion sportsman, he added. He went on to say, you have to know when to quit the scene. And I fancy this tournament is just one too far, said the former paceman. So there you have it again, my viewers and subscribers. I don't know if people are going to heap blame on Chris Gayle's head because he's there. But what they need to do is blame the selectors. If the score is not, if his scores were not adding up, why was he selected? Can't select a man on his past greatness, That would mean you could go and take up Marlon Samuels and Darren Sammy, because these guys won the World Cup. You could take them up and put them in the team based on their past experience and thing. You understand? But if I am 42 and I love the game and I believe within myself that I can play and I don't want to stop, then if they select me, I am going to go out there and play. You understand? The man seems as if the man will not walk away. So if the coaches and the selectors select him, he will go out there and play. You understand? So let us see how things will go in this Sri Lanka game. I hope you guys will get a chance to hear this video before the game goes off. So we're going to leave this one right here for now, my viewers and subscribers. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, please go right ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm out.